Over the years, we were told that after a certain age, energy fades and intimate well-being slips away. Yet science and lived experience say something very different. The body keeps extraordinary potential well into our 70s and beyond, and it responds when we offer the right signals: breath, warmth, circulation, kindness. Today I'm speaking to you as a wellness educator, not as a physician, to guide you through a calm, confident, and safer way to explore yourself after 60. The purpose is simple and direct: help you avoid 3 common mistakes that quietly undermine comfort, circulation, and peace of mind, and replace them with natural, practical habits that protect your intimate health and strengthen your confidence. When we age, microcirculation changes. Skin holds less moisture. Muscles and connective tissue need a bit more coaxing to relax. Reaction time stretches out. That's normal. What's not necessary is the frustration that follows when we try to do everything fast, forceful, and on the clock. Many people 60+ describe the same scenes: cold hands that make touch feel abrupt, a neck that tightens the moment they rush, a heartbeat that jumps not because of joy, but because breathing is shallow, a hint of pelvic tightness or a light sting on the skin the next day, or the mental pressure of, "This must be quick," that squeezes all the calm out of the moment. None of these are verdicts on your vitality. They are signposts. With a few simple adjustments, your body can feel safer, warmer, more responsive, and you can enjoy your solitude or your time with a partner with new ease. Let's walk through the 3 mistakes most people make after 60 and how to correct each one with gentle, science-aware strategies you can apply today. Mistake 1. Starting cold. No warm-up for circulation, skin, or breath. What happens when you skip preparation? With maturity, vessels can react more slowly. Skin may be drier. If you begin abruptly, tissues receive less oxygen, friction feels rough, and the mind scatters. Starting cold also tightens the jaw and the shoulders, which shortens your breath and sends your pulse higher than needed. How to correct it? Think warmth, moisture, and exhale. 5 to 7 minutes of pre-warmth is enough. Stand up and sway your arms for 30 to 40 seconds. Circle your shoulders forward and back. Open and close your hands as if squeezing a soft sponge. Roll your ankles, then lift your knees lightly as if marching in place. You're not exercising. You're opening doors for blood flow. Feel your hands grow warm. That warmth is your green light. Protect your skin. Add comfort, not quantity. Moisturize your hands with a fragrance-free cream and wipe off any excess. Then use an intimate-safe hypoallergenic gel or light oil. The goal isn't to drown your skin, it's to create a thin cushion so touch glides. Good glide turns your hand into a kind messenger to your nervous system. You're safe. Breathe like you mean it. 4 in, 6 out. Place 1 hand on your belly and 1 on your chest. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, feeling your abdomen expand. Exhale through your mouth for a count of 6, as if fogging a mirror. Repeat for 4 cycles. Extending the exhale activates your calm gear, lowers muscular tension, and makes your heart rate feel steady instead of startled. Pair this with a supportive posture. If you sit, lean your back into a cushion and place a folded towel beneath your hips so your pelvis tips slightly forward. If you lie on your side, slide a pillow between your knees. Alternate hands every minute or so to avoid finger fatigue. These tiny choices add up to a big difference in comfort. Set the intention. I am here to care, not to test. Before you begin, say that sentence out loud. Intention steers attention, and attention is the gateway to the nervous system. When the mind knows this is care, not a performance, it stops pushing for speed and starts listening for signals of comfort. Mistake 2. Rushing and pressing too hard. using force instead of rhythm, sensitivity, and pauses. The second mistake arrives from a good place, but the wrong method. Let me just get this over with. The result is a fast, narrow, intense pattern that tires your hand, desensitizes your skin, and turns your pelvis into a tight drum. Constant heavy pressure also squeezes capillaries and can blunt the very sensations you're trying to enjoy. How to correct it? Variability and micropauses. Your skin and deeper tissues love contrast, gentle to moderate, slow to a little faster, surface to a touch deeper, and back to gentle. Think wave, not hammer. Start slow with light pressure and small motions. Notice the temperature of your skin, the texture, the tiny shifts. Every 30 to 60 seconds, pause for 5 to 10 seconds. Like a sponge, tissues fill more readily when you release, not when you push non-stop. Protect your joints. Work from the forearm, not just the fingertips. Relax your thumb. When the thumb clamps down, your neck follows. Use the heel of your hand sometimes to spread contact. Broader surface means less friction per square inch and less irritation. Shake your wrists for 3 seconds between sets. If you ever feel tingling, change position and soften your grip. Let your breath set the beat. Try this simple cadence. Inhale while you explore. Exhale while you soften or pause. The prolonged exhale keeps your nervous system anchored. Your blood pressure and pulse are more likely to stay comfortable, and your mind reads the moment as steady, not urgent. If skin heats up too much or reddens, add a drop of lubricant, widen your contact, and return to a slower rhythm for a short spell. Protection first, and comfort will follow. 3. Ignoring context. Blood pressure, medication, hydration, and aftercare. Many people over 60 use medications that influence pressure or heart rate, or that dry the skin. Some take diuretics that increase bathroom trips. Mild dehydration is common and quietly reduces comfort. Skipping aftercare is another oversight. I'm done. Carry on. Without guiding the body back to baseline, can leave you restless or tight later. How to correct it? Prepare the scene. Listen during, restore after. Hydrate with intention. Sip a glass of water 20 to 30 minutes beforehand. You don't need liters, just a reminder for your circulatory system that freshness is coming. If you take diuretics, keep the bathroom close and treat any interruption as normal. Pause, go, come back. Flow matters more than finishing fast. Warm the room and your hands. Warmth equals kindness. A slightly warm room relaxes the nervous system. If your fingers are cold, rub your palms briskly for 20 seconds or dip your hands in warm water for half a minute. Warm hands soften everything they touch, including your mindset. Align with your medications. Tune in, don't tense up. If you're on medications that influence your heart or pressure, lead with the 4 to 6 breath and the wave and pause rhythm. You don't need a cuff to be safe. Listen for simple signals. If your head throbs, if you feel lightheaded, or if your breath turns choppy, pause. Sit or lie down. Exhale long for 1 minute. Decide calmly if you want to continue. Wisdom lives in adjusting, not pushing. Wake the pelvic floor, then teach it to let go. Before you begin, gently contract your pelvic floor for 3 seconds, then release for 6. Do this 6 times. This priming improves awareness without making the area rigid. A pelvic floor that can relax, not just tighten, supports healthy circulation and reduces next day soreness. Finish with a 90-second cool down. 3 rounds of 4 in, 6 out breathing. Shake your hands loosely. Stretch your chest by opening your arms for 15 seconds. Rinse with warm water and pat dry with a soft towel. If your skin feels sensitive, apply a whisper-thin layer of neutral cream. Drink another small glass of water if you wish. Your nervous system loves a clear ending. Natural resources that support intimate well-being after 60 food for circulation. Plates that help your vessels smile. Simple foods can help your vessels stay flexible. Leafy greens like arugula and spinach, beets, citrus, pomegranate, a square of pure cocoa, extra virgin olive oil, and fatty fish. These bring natural nitrates, polyphenols, and healthy fats that support microcirculation over time. It's not magic, it's good terrain. A daily plate with greens, a protein source, and olive oil gradually improves warmth in hands and feet, elasticity in skin, and stamina for gentle, enjoyable routines. Keep breakfast steady. Add protein, yogurt or eggs, whole fruit, and a handful of nuts to avoid sugar spikes that make you jittery and then drained. Hydration and minerals. The quiet foundation. A body that's well hydrated responds to gentle touch with gentle internal ease. Water, herbal teas, and a normal amount of mineral salt in meals, unless you've been told otherwise, help volume and flow. If you take diuretics, balanced hydration can prevent dips that leave you dizzy, hand warmth, and joint mobility. 2 minutes that save your wrists. Before you begin, circle your wrists, extend your fingers, and roll your shoulders. Use both hands during your practice. Alternate every minute or so. A relaxed thumb translates to a relaxed neck. 3 seconds of wrist shaking now and then can save you from tingles later. Breathing 4 to 6. The anchor. Inhale 4 counts. Exhale 6. Nose in, mouth out. Every extended exhale is a message to the body. We're fine. That message keeps the rhythm smooth and the pulse friendly. Skin care that loves mature skin. Choose hypoallergenic, intimate-safe products, ideally water-based or light-mixed formulas without heavy fragrances. Less is more. Apply enough for glide, not for slickness. If the skin reddens, widen your contact, add a drop, and slow down briefly. Afterward, rinse with warm water. Pat dry. If you need it, add a very light layer of neutral cream. Inspiring real-life scenarios. Andres, 68. I used to run out of steam in 2 minutes. Andres moved little and breathed only into his chest. He added 5 minutes of warm-up, used the 4 to 6 breath, alternated hands, and stopped chasing a specific outcome. As he slowed down, he discovered his body found its own pace. Fatigue faded, and, most importantly, his trust grew. He stopped avoiding closeness because of fear and replaced prove it with care for it. Marta, 63. My skin would complain the next day. Marta felt a after-sting that made her hesitant. She switched to a hypoallergenic water-based product, warmed the room, moisturized her hands first, and made her touch broader, not pinpoint. She added the 90-second cool down and a dab of neutral cream. The irritation vanished. She realized nothing was wrong with her skin. She was simply going too dry and too narrow. Julio, 72. I have controlled high blood pressure. Julio worried about getting too revved up. He set clear rules: seated posture with back support, long exhale guiding every pause, hydration before, and short sessions to start, 5 to 7 minutes. He learned to recognize the difference between excitement and strain, and whenever strain appeared, he rested a minute. Confidence replaced concern. 66. Old shame, new freedom. Elena carried harsh beliefs about age and intimacy. Each time she began, her mind judged. She tried a simple anchor: this is care. Within 2 weeks, her breath deepened and the experience softened. Shame dissolved when care became the focus. 60. My hand cramped and my neck hurt. Ricardo overused his thumb and pinched with his fingers. He widened contact, relaxed his thumb, alternated hands every minute, and shook his wrists between sets. Calf-like hand cramps disappeared, and his neck stopped complaining. Fine-tuning for common concerns. Cold hands? Warm them with brisk rubbing or 30 seconds in warm water. Warmth changes everything. Worried about blood pressure? Sit back, breathe 4 to 6, favor pauses. Let the exhale lead. On medications that dry your skin? Choose an intimate, safe, hypoallergenic product and always finish with a brief aftercare routine. Pelvic tightness? Prime with gentle 3-second contract, 6-second relax cycles. A supple floor circulates more comfortably than a rigid one. Mind rushing? Whisper, "I'm here to care, not to test." The body follows the mind's tone. The 60-second checklist before you begin. A small glass of water nearby. Room slightly warm, hands warm. 4 cycles of 4 in, 6 out breathing. The right product within reach. Supported posture, cushion, backrest, or pillow. One clear intention. This is care. What to do, natural habits that make a difference. Move gently for 3 to 5 minutes to wake circulation. Alternate hands and vary pressure. Add short pauses. Let the exhale guide your rhythm. Protect your skin with the right product and broader touch when needed. Hydrate before and, if you wish, after. Close with 90 seconds of restoration. Breath, stretch, rinse, gentle cream. What to avoid? The 3 errors. Starting cold. No breath, no warmth, no glide. Forcing with speed, constant pressure, no pauses. Ignoring signals, lightheadedness, hand cramps, pelvic tightness, skin sensitivity. Your body changes with time, so should your approach to caring for it. When you replace urgency with steadiness, pressure with presence, and friction with glide, the experience transforms. Your nervous system learns that this is not a test to pass. It is a moment of self-care that honors your age, your wisdom, and your very real capacity for vitality. Nutrition and daily habits that quietly boost confidence. Build a plate that supports circulation. Greens, beets, citrus, olive oil, and some protein help your vessels react more smoothly. Add a handful of nuts for steady energy. If evenings are your preferred time, a lighter dinner can keep you from feeling sluggish. Think soup with olive oil and greens, or fish with vegetables. Hydration throughout the day, not just at night, keeps skin happier and your head clearer. Short, frequent walks, even 5 minutes after meals, act as a gentle pump for legs and pelvis, improving warmth in your hands later, and never underestimate sleep. Deep rest turns the dials of hormones and tissue repair in your favor. Posture micro-lessons that save your neck, shoulders, and wrists. If sitting, support the lower back and slightly elevate the hips. If lying, support the head so the chin doesn't jut forward, and keep the neck soft. Keep the shoulders down and wide. Think of the collarbones smiling. Check your jaw. If your teeth are clenched, your hands will be too. A soft jaw often unlocks a soft pelvic floor. And remember, your thumb is not the star. Your whole hand is. A broad, relaxed contact is kinder to skin and kinder to joints. Mindset reframes to protect your peace. Replace "I need this to work" with "I want this to feel kind." Replace "hurry up" with "exhale first." Replace "I'm failing" with "I'm learning my rhythm." Small language shifts change nervous system chemistry. They keep you in the window where comfort grows and confidence follows. Safety notes you can trust without fear. If you notice dizziness, throbbing in the head, or breath that feels trapped, pause. Sit or lie down, exhale long for a minute, sip water, and reassess. If your skin reddens sharply or stings, widen your touch, add a little glide, and slow down. If hand or wrist tingles, shake out, switch hands, and soften your grip. If you are recovering from pelvic surgery or dealing with new pain, prioritize breath-led stillness and extremely light contact. When in doubt, get individualized guidance from a qualified health professional. Seeking help is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. A brief routine you can memorize. Warm up, 2 to 3 minutes. Sway arms, roll shoulders, open, close hands, wrist circles. Breath set, 1 minute. 4 in through your nose, 6 out through your mouth, 4 rounds. Prime pelvic floor, 1 minute. Gentle 3-second contract, 6-second release 6 times. Practice as you wish. Begin slow, light, broad, vary pressure slightly, pause often, alternate hands, let exhale cue the pauses. Cool down, 90 seconds. 3 long exhales, open your chest, rinse, pat dry. Tiny amount of neutral cream, sip of water. Why this works? In plain language. When you exhale longer than you inhale, your body switches from mobilize to settle. Settled bodies feel more. Gentle movement wakes the blood vessels, making them more responsive. Warmth softens the skin and the mind. Broad, variable touch feeds the nervous system the contrast it uses to map comfort. Pauses let blood return and sensations refresh. Aftercare closes the loop so your body finishes satisfied, not startled. Each element is simple on its own. Together, they create a safe container for your intimate well-being. One-sentence conclusion. Safer self-exploration after 60 begins with a kind start, a rhythmic pace, and steady listening. A gentle reminder of hope. It is never too late to recover vitality. Your age is not your cage. Your body remains teachable, your circulation improvable, your confidence renewable. Treat your intimate health like you would a treasured garden. Warm the soil, water it, tend it with patience, and it will respond. Closing invitation. If this guide helped you, take a quiet moment tonight to try the 60-second checklist and the 4 to 6 breath. Notice how your body thanks you with warmth and ease. Share your experience in the comments so others can learn from your wisdom. And subscribe if you want more step-by-step practices for intimate well-being, circulation, confidence, and vitality in the years that truly matter.